Welcome back to our channel where we explore the fascinating tapestry of human history. Today, we're embarking on an epic journey to uncover the mysteries of one of the most powerful and enigmatic empires in ancient history, the Assyrian Empire. From their emergence in the ancient Near East to their eventual fall, we'll delve deep into their way of life, religion, awe-inspiring architecture, and educational achievements. So, grab your time-traveling goggles because we're about to journey back to the land of Ashur. Before we dive in, kindly like the video, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to hit the bell icon for our next video update. Part 1. The Rise of the Assyrian Empire. Our story begins around 2500 BCE in the region known as Mesopotamia, often referred to as the cradle of civilization. The Assyrians, originally a Semitic people, inhabited the fertile lands located between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, an area that is present-day Iraq, Syria, and parts of Turkey and Iran. In the early stages of their history, the Assyrians were just one of several city-states in Mesopotamia, coexisting with the likes of Babylon, Ur, and Akkad. However, it wasn't until the 14th century BCE that they began to emerge as a dominant force in the region, largely due to their military prowess and strategic alliances. The Assyrian Empire reached its zenith during the 7th century BCE, under the rule of formidable kings like Tiglath-Pileser III, Sargon II, and Ashurbanipal. These monarchs expanded the empire's borders through relentless military campaigns, which were often marked by brutal tactics, including siege warfare and the forced relocation of conquered peoples. The Assyrian Empire became a superpower of its time, stretching from the Mediterranean Sea to the Persian Gulf and encompassing lands that were rich in resources and diversity. The empire's military might and centralized administration allowed it to maintain control over this vast territory, ensuring its dominance in the ancient world. However, as we'll explore in later parts of this video, the rise to power came with its own set of challenges and ultimately led to the empire's fall. But for now, let's continue our journey through the annals of Assyrian history, exploring their way of life, religious beliefs, awe-inspiring architecture, and contributions to education. Part 2. Way of life. Life in the Assyrian Empire was marked by a highly organized and centralized government, where the king held absolute authority. The king's power was often enforced by a well-disciplined army, and loyalty to the crown was paramount. Assyria's formidable military machine allowed them to conquer and control vast territories, which in turn shaped their way of life. The Assyrians were renowned warriors, and their society was geared towards military conquest and maintaining control over their empire. Military service was highly esteemed, and soldiers were often rewarded with land or other privileges. This emphasis on the military not only expanded the empire, but also influenced other aspects of Assyrian life. The economy of the Assyrian Empire was based on agriculture, with the fertile Tigris and Euphrates valleys providing the foundation for their prosperity. They grew crops like barley, wheat, and dates and engaged in extensive trade, connecting Mesopotamia with regions as far away as Anatolia and the Mediterranean. In urban centers like Nineveh and Ashur, the Assyrians built impressive infrastructure, including extensive networks of canals and fortifications to protect their cities. The Assyrians also excelled in craftsmanship, producing intricate pottery, textiles, and metalwork. While the Assyrian Empire's military strength and centralized rule were defining characteristics, their society was not without its complexities. Within the empire, various ethnic and cultural groups coexisted, and their interactions contributed to a rich tapestry of traditions and customs. As we continue our journey through the Assyrian Empire's history, we'll explore their religious beliefs, awe-inspiring architecture, educational achievements, and the intricate web of factors that eventually led to their rise and fall in the annals of ancient history. Part 3. Religion. Host. Religion played a pivotal role in shaping the culture and identity of the Assyrian Empire. The Assyrians were polytheistic, worshipping a pantheon of gods and goddesses. Among these deities, one figure stood out as the paramount god, Ashur, after whom the empire was named. Ashur was considered the national god and the protector of the Assyrian people. The king of Assyria was often seen as Ashur's representative on earth, reinforcing the close relationship between religion and governance in their society. Temples dedicated to the various deities were scattered throughout Assyrian cities. These temples served as not only places of worship but also as centers of economic and political power. The offerings and sacrifices made in these temples were believed to appease the gods and ensure the empire's prosperity and military success. The Assyrians believed that the gods influenced every aspect of their lives, from the outcome of battles to the success of agricultural endeavors. As a result, the royal court often consulted oracles and divination techniques to seek divine guidance. One notable aspect of Assyrian religious practices was the use of elaborate rituals and ceremonies. These included processions, offerings, and feasts, which were carried out with great pomp and grandeur. Religious festivals played a significant role in fostering a sense of unity among the people. The rich religious symbolism of the Assyrians was also reflected in their art and architecture, where depictions of gods, mythical creatures, and divine symbols were prevalent. We'll explore more about the artistic achievements of the Assyrians in the next part of our video when we delve into their awe-inspiring architecture. So, religion was not only a source of spiritual guidance for the Assyrians, but also an integral part of their identity and daily life, influencing everything from governance to art. In the upcoming segments, we'll continue our exploration of the Assyrian Empire, uncovering their architectural marvels, educational advancements, and the factors that led to their eventual decline. Part 4: Architecture. Now, let's turn our attention to one of the most remarkable aspects of the Assyrian Empire, their awe-inspiring architecture. The Assyrians were master builders, and their architectural achievements left an indelible mark on history. One of the most famous cities in the Assyrian Empire was Nineveh, which served as its capital for much of its existence. Here, the Assyrians constructed monumental structures that showcased their power and sophistication. The royal palace of King Ashurbanipal, for instance, was a grand edifice adorned with intricate reliefs and sprawling gardens. The Assyrians were also renowned for their defensive fortifications. They built massive city walls and fortresses, incorporating advanced engineering techniques of the time. These walls not only protected their cities from external threats, but also served as symbols of the empire's strength. What truly set Assyrian architecture apart were the elaborate reliefs that adorned their buildings. These intricately carved reliefs depicted scenes from everyday life, as well as triumphs in warfare, hunting expeditions, and religious rituals. The level of detail in these carvings is nothing short of astounding and provides invaluable insights into the culture and values of the Assyrian people. One of the most famous examples of Assyrian architecture is the Ishtar Gate, which stood as the entrance to Babylon. This gate was adorned with vibrant blue tiles featuring depictions of dragons and divine beings, showcasing the artistic and engineering prowess of the Assyrians. While their architecture was undoubtedly grand, it also served practical purposes. The palaces, for instance, were centers of administration, housing the bureaucracy that managed the vast empire. The design and layout of these palaces were carefully considered to facilitate the efficient functioning of the government. As we explore further into the Assyrian Empire's history, we'll discover how their architectural achievements were intertwined with their religious beliefs and societal structures. Stay with us as we continue to uncover the many facets of this ancient civilization, including their contributions to education and the factors that led to their eventual decline. Part 5: Education. Education in the Assyrian Empire was a testament to their commitment to knowledge and intellectual pursuits. The Assyrians recognized the importance of education in maintaining their vast and complex empire, and they laid the foundations for a highly developed educational system. One of the key institutions in Assyrian education was the scribal school. These schools were responsible for training scribes who played a crucial role in the administration of the empire. Scribes were responsible for recording and maintaining official documents, correspondence, and records, which were essential for the functioning of the government. The curriculum in scribal schools was rigorous and focused on teaching the intricate cuneiform script, one of the earliest systems of writing. Students learned to read, write, and decipher cuneiform inscriptions on clay tablets. This knowledge was in high demand, and skilled scribes held esteemed positions in the royal court and throughout the empire. Beyond writing, education also included subjects like mathematics and astronomy. The Assyrians made significant contributions to mathematics, particularly in areas such as geometry and algebra. They developed advanced techniques for surveying land and calculating tax assessments, which were vital for effective governance. Astronomy, too, was of great interest to the Assyrians. They studied the movements of celestial bodies and developed calendars to track time and seasons accurately. This knowledge had practical applications in agriculture, religious rituals, and governance. The Assyrians were avid collectors of written knowledge, amassing a vast library of clay tablets containing a wide range of texts. These texts included not only administrative records but also literature, religious texts, and epic poems like the Epic of Gilgamesh. This library at Nineveh, curated by King Ashurbanipal, is often regarded as one of the earliest known libraries in human history. In conclusion, the Assyrians' commitment to education and the preservation of knowledge played a pivotal role in their society. Their scribal schools, mathematical advancements, and dedication to collecting and cataloging texts contributed to their intellectual legacy. As we wrap up our exploration of the Assyrian Empire, we'll delve deeper into the factors that led to their eventual decline and the lasting impact they've had on subsequent civilizations. Stay tuned for the final part of our journey through the annals of Assyrian history. Conclusion. As we conclude our journey through the annals of Assyrian history, we've uncovered a civilization that rose from humble beginnings to become a formidable empire. Their way of life, deeply rooted in warfare and religion, left an indelible mark on the pages of history. Their architectural achievements and commitment to education continue to inspire us today. Thank you for joining us on this in-depth exploration of the Assyrian Empire. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting historical journeys. And as always, let us know in the comments which historical topic you'd like us to delve into next. Until next time, keep exploring the past to understand the present.